Film fans of YouTube, hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh, your Movie Apprentice, and today we finish off the Studio Ghibli filmography with When Marnie Was There, directed by Hiromasa Yonebashi. An asthmatic introvert named Anna goes to live with her aunt and uncle for the summer in the country for some fresh air, where she stumbles across a mysterious girl named Marnie. So for starters, the relationship between Anna and Marnie is by far the thing that needs to work to carry this movie, and I am happy to report that it very much does. Their relationship in this is outstanding. I love their dynamic. It has shades of every sort of feeling you can express for an individual, and I love how dynamic shifts as we move through the film. Anna at the start is very much a person that loathes themselves and is very socially awkward, asthmatic, and only can express herself through her art, but she expresses a lot of self-doubt in herself as well, and the way Marnie helps bring that confidence for her up, it's just a great little arc to watch. Now this film does start off quite slow. There is a big mystery element in this which is fun to sit through, but at times can get a little too overbearing and a little bit too confusing at times. But when all the answers get revealed, bruh, it is quite something. It is an amazing final act to this movie. This is what really shoots this film straight up into the top tier Ghibli films. It's just the way the final act plays out. But I will say no more than that in regards to that area. What I will talk more about is Anna's character. She, as I've already stated, goes through quite a change throughout this movie, and she is very relatable in the way that she has several different issues: abandonment, self-loathing, self-hatred. It's all there and it's all relatable, and you can understand why she feels this way. The film does a great job of showing the different emotions she feels, and despite having all this good stuff around her, you can understand why she feels the way she does. And it gave me some Shazam vibes as well for a couple of themes that do take place within this, which I thought was very clever. This is also one of the most gorgeous Ghibli films that I think I have seen from the studio in general. Just the way the water reflects any light that comes upon it, and there's some great visuals when the two young girls are in the marshes just watching the tide come in. It leaves some absolute gorgeous set pieces, and I just love when they have an animated character actually drawing in frame. It's a drawing within a drawing. I just love that meta aspect about 2D animation films. It is quite a shame really that this is where it was going to be Studio Ghibli's last film, or potentially was, but then Earwig and the Witch is about to come out, which I will review when the time comes. But back to this movie, it is an absolute godsend of a movie, purely just for the dynamic of these two lead characters. The art is glorious and beautiful in this. Every frame is a picture you could put up on your wall, and it's a very challenging movie as well. Whilst the mystery can get a bit too overbearing at times, it does give some great sequences, and it really makes you think just about how you think about yourself, how friends can pull you out of them dark places. This is Hiromasa's second take at a Ghibli film, with the first one being Arrietty, and it's like he took all the whimsical and emotional themes from Arrietty and put it into this one. I was thinking about this film for a long time after it finished, and generally all I can say is that the relationship is just so powerful. The mystery, when it gets solved, is a gut punch and a stab to the heart, and it is a gorgeous movie indeed. I am so happy that this studio is carrying on. After Earwig and the Witch, the Hayao Miyazaki is coming back for another film in 2023, so hopefully we'll get to see a lot more 2D animation from Ghibli. But if this was to be their final film, they went out with a bang. It would have been a great way to go out, but they have really been hitting out the park, Ghibli, the last few films I've watched. This studio is just, it's something. People talk about Pixar all the time, but I dare say Ghibli does it better, because Ghibli challenges you as a viewer. It will challenge children. They are kid friendly, but it will challenge them. It will present themes that they're not even thinking about yet. And as adults, me personally, I kind of wish I was presented with more films like this when I was younger. The only films that I can recall that challenged me like this, besides some of the Pixar films, was the Don Bluth movies, which I have reviewed a couple of on this channel. I just love when animation challenges its viewer. When Marnie Was There is a great film for doing that. Now, before I get into my grade, if you do like what I do on this channel, consider clicking that like button and hitting that subscribe and bell notification. Hoping to get to 300 subscribers by June, I think, is a realistic estimation. I am very much hoping that you have enjoyed this video and made it this far, but let's not hold it up any longer. What do I rate When Marnie Was There? So to summarize, great relationship, a heartbreaking gut punch of an ending that is just so bittersweet, beautiful animation, arguably some of the best the studio has ever done. There's just very few things that I can complain about. The mystery gets a bit jarring at times, and it does have a bit of a slow start, but when things get going and you get to the end of it, you just think about how the film finishes. Overall, I'm going to say When Marnie Was There is a good cup of tea. So When Marnie Was There, have you seen it? What is your favourite Studio Ghibli movie? Let me know down in the comments below. Stay tuned for the list ranking all the Ghibli movies once I've got through Earwig and the Witch, and maybe I can get back to reviewing some new movies. Like, now, it's like that meme in Finding Nemo. Now what? I've got through all 20 Studio Ghibli films. It's been a ride, it's been an emotional journey, it's been a hell of a ride, and for those of you that have watched every single one of these reviews, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so effing much. But until next time, my name is Josh, I have been Movie Apprentice, and I'll see you in the next video.